millimeters from the hammer knots, and then you melt. So your plane of occlusion will be parallel. And there's another tool, you guys got it. It's a little white tool. Do I have one here? It's a papillometer. Maybe it's in here.
Do you want me to get mine?
Yeah.
I was too slow.
Okay. This we'll use it in the lab, but you lose it on the patient. You see the little dimple here? So you put that on the patient's mouth, right on the inside of the papilla, and the lip would drape over the lines. So you look where the upper lip drapes over, and you usually would drape about 10 millimeters. You write the number down, and when you go into the lab to make the occlusive rims, you put the papillometer there, you score an arbitrary line to the model.
Make sure it's the model.
And you take a caliper, put this, and you go from the arbitrary line to 10 millimeters. Follow me?
Yeah.
Yes? Now you remove this, and you would put the wax in here that we would put on, and you go from the arbitrary line to the wax score, and when you melt the wax, you melt it down to that line. 9 out of 10 times you're right on the occlusive rim when you go to take bite registration. You don't have to do anything. It's right then and there. Plane of occlusion, its ISO length, it's right then and there. Very good tool.
But it has to be always 10 millimeters?
Pardon me?
It has to be 10 millimeters?
No, it depends on how long the patient's lip is.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not going to trim the edge. The trimming is done very similar to they have wax prefabricated occlusive rims, but the wax is not very good for setting up teeth. So it helps you to to make the occlusive rims, but so we will roll a whole sheet of wax. Can you get me a paper towel, please? A couple of paper towels. Make sure that you melt the wax when you do it, so when it rolls, it sticks to the other layer. Don't burn your hands. Thank you. So you press it and it sticks together, and the layers melt the wax. Go about halfway through the tuberosity and adapt. Now if I'm really going to get fancy, I would apply some thin layer of wax to the rim so it would stick better.
This will right on the light-cure material?
Pardon me? Right on the light-cure material.
That's after we trim the...
Yeah, after you trim it. And you cut them about halfway on the tuberosity. And we said this one was 10, for example. So go about, let me see. Who is the papillometer? Somebody's? has to go up about 3 millimeters.
Just checking out.
Now on the buckle, you roll the round edge. And that's why the landing area comes handy. If you have a landing area, the edge of the rim forward sits on the landing area. Any little voids that you fill them in. The rim has to be on the maxillary. This is the occlusion rim. On the maxillary, the posterior width, the averages, is 8 to 10 millimeters. But 2/3 have to be on the buccal side, 1/3 has to be on the ridge and on the lingual side. The front, we make it about 6 millimeters, 5 to 6 millimeters. You guys have the little rulers, little plastic rulers?
Yeah.
Yeah.